All right, we are completely bypassing the fluff today and jumping straight into the fire. Game 2, Western Conference Semifinals. Los Angeles Lakers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. The stakes here are absolutely massive. The adjustments are fascinating, and we're going to break down exactly how this game unraveled piece by piece. Let's get into it.
68. I mean, seriously, let that number sink in for a second. 68 second-half points. After what was a fiercely tight, grinding basketball game, the Thunder just completely blew the doors off the Paycom Center. They hit the gas in the third and fourth quarters, turning an absolute nail-biter into a 125-107 blowout. It was a sheer offensive avalanche, and it completely shifted the momentum of this entire series.
Okay, let's really dive into this, because the underlying strategy here is what dictates the entire playoff matchup. The Lakers came into this game with a very clear, almost desperate plan, right? Do whatever it takes to get the ball out of the reigning MVP's hands. So they threw constant swarming double teams at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But the thing is, SGA wasn't frustrated at all. He actually welcomed it. He even noted that playing 4-on-3 is the easiest form of basketball. By demanding 2 defenders, he knew he was creating a massive mathematical advantage for the rest of his team. This perfectly illustrates a huge shift in modern NBA offenses. Traditional traps, they are easily punished if your supporting cast can make quick open reads. So ironically, the Lakers' defensive strategy is exactly what unlocked Oklahoma City's incredibly dangerous role players.
Now, I don't want you thinking this was just a blowout right from the jump. It wasn't. The first half was an absolute gritty tug-of-war. The Lakers poured immense energy into executing their game plan, and they actually went into the locker room clinging to a 58-57 lead. You could literally feel the tension in the arena. Los Angeles truly looked like they had seized control and maybe, just maybe, cracked the Thunder's code.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the contrast in how these two teams actually generated their firepower. It's fascinating. On one hand, you have LA's isolation brilliance. Austin Reaves played the game of his absolute life. He dropped a brilliant playoff career-high 31 points, with LeBron James chipping in a really solid 23. But on the other hand, the Thunder didn't rely on a single superhero. It was this crushing, perfectly balanced attack from a three-headed monster. You've got Chet Holmgren dominating the paint with 22 points and 9 boards, SGA efficiently gets his 22, and Ajay Mitchell steps up huge with 20. It was the Lakers' heavy reliance on individual greatness crashing right up against an overwhelming Oklahoma City wave.
And man, this is where the dam just completely breaks. Third quarter action. Austin Reaves is fighting tooth and nail, sinking technical and flagrant free throws just to keep LA afloat. But then, bang! Jared McCain catches fire. He hits back-to-back incredibly clutch three-pointers that just completely steal the momentum. The crowd is going absolutely wild. And then in the fourth quarter, the absolute dagger. Cason Wallace drills a massive three from downtown to push the gap to 13. The tide didn't just turn here. It permanently swept the Lakers away.
Which brings us perfectly to the unsung heroes of the night, the bench mob, and their impact was staggering. Jared McCain, 18 points on a hyper-efficient 4-for-5 from deep. Cason Wallace, adding 12 points and 4 assists. Jalen Williams dropping 7 points with a +12 rating. And of course, in a really painful twist of irony for LA fans, former Laker Alex Caruso doing all the dirty work. He had 5 points, 4 assists, and an incredible +17 when he was on the floor. The Thunder's depth was an absolute buzzsaw. Their hyper-efficient shooting heavily tipped the scales against LA's exhausted starters.
20. Okay, the gravity of this stat is honestly just crushing for Los Angeles. 20 devastating turnovers. And the crazy thing is, the Lakers actually shot 50% from the field and nearly 38% from 3, but none of it mattered. You simply cannot hand the basketball to the number 1 seed 20 times in a playoff game and expect to survive. It completely nullified their shooting efficiency. It was absolutely the fatal flaw in their game plan.
But you know, those turnovers were really only half the tragedy. The second fatal flaw happened on the glass. Thunder, 46, Lakers, 37. Remember those double teams on SGA we talked about earlier? Well, Thunder coach Mark Daigneault brilliantly recognized that when the Lakers trap, they have to scramble and pull bodies out of the paint. So he told his guys, hey, when the ball comes out of those traps, crash the glass aggressively. And they did exactly that. OKC simply out-muscled LA. They grabbed crucial offensive boards and racked up second-chance points because the Lakers were continually caught completely out of position.
You can really feel the sheer human frustration in the Lakers locker room right now. Just listen to LeBron James diagnosing exactly where the collapse happened. He said, "We know they're a paint-swarming team, so we have to be better about getting to the paint, not turning the ball over, and shooting with confidence." LeBron sees the chessboard perfectly here. He knows these self-inflicted wounds, those 20 turnovers, and the inability to secure the interior against the swarming Thunder defense are exactly what dug this massive hole.
So that leaves us looking at a massive, looming question. The Lakers are officially down 0-2. They are packing their bags, nursing their wounds, and heading home to Los Angeles. Can they somehow plug these catastrophic turnovers and figure out how to counter a modern NBA team built entirely on endless bench depth? Or, with Oklahoma City playing this seamlessly, is a sweep inevitable? Let me know what you think. Keep digesting these incredible matchups, and I will see you next time as we continue to break down the playoffs in this explainer.